particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Clemson Tide, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Out of the gun, now running inside. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the line. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just
breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 33. To throw, it's Russell. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity.
Take the crowd out of the game, do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect 1st drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida Gators offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle
Clemson on the bootleg. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19.
No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. On the move. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Close to the marker. It's Jackson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Grant behind the line. It's Clark. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick handoff. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant and Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Meadows. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Tide with the 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meadows. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. Past the first down marker and still running. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Jones to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, and settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Adams. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. New set of downs after the completion. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06. Throws for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Quick completion on the outlet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They've got it to a 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Gators will snap it on first and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Outside the pocket, lets it go. On target to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's third and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 35. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll give it to the back. Push down for the tackle. Alabama pushing the tempo. Off the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Bama! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Rigby. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last completion sets them up on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down to the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give out of the gun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Bulldozes his way through.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Clemson tie. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire.
Cutting it off! Still on his feet. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Gators headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking for a crease. It's Clark. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Jones wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Caught over the middle. It's Rigby. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away.
Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today.
Got his man to the left.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
The Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. At thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Find some fresh air. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Fights off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the run, it's Gaines. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's Russell. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Snagged out of the air. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Tide. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the reset. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Porter. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team. Stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Throws to the back. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. There he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Warner. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Gators line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a run on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had
a shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Warner. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more play to pad the stats. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these